All right, folks. Jesus said, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end when the Son of Man cometh in the air or the clouds. The only thing different about that day and this day, Noah and his family were the only righteous ones on earth. Now I want you to think about that. The whole world had to be destroyed because of evil. And there was only one man on the whole earth and his family that was going to escape the judgment of God. Now let's speed that up to today. Jesus said, I'll say it again, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end. Well, what was going on during the days of Noah, Jesus said would be again. Jesus and God, the Father, made a decision to destroy mankind. But the difference today is we got more than one man on this earth that's righteous. You got God's church, the righteous ones by the blood of Jesus. We're post-cross now. We have the church, the remnant, we have the bride, we have God's people. So that's really the only difference. But there's a lot of difference. That one difference is a mighty difference. Because Noah probably defended the ark. There's a movie made called Noah. And God shut the door of the ark. And I'm sure they tried to get into the ark. The thief come with another way, tried to get in. But now we have an adversary. And God is raising a standard up. I mean, what I'm saying is, folks, we don't lose. Noah didn't lose in that day, even though the great tragedy was the whole world was destroyed. What a tragedy. But God said he'll do it again. He will destroy the earth again. But the thing about it is now we got a bigger ark. Jesus Christ is the ark this time, folks. And there's a flood coming. There's a flood coming, but it's a flood of judgment. It's not a flood of like it was. It's whatever it is. What is it? It's God. It's what it is. God's going to judge again. And he's going to use, he said, fire. Well, but we got a better covenant. We got the good news, folks. Today is the day of salvation. Today is the day of salvation. Jesus Christ is the ark this time. And it holds a lot of people. The ark couldn't hold a lot. It held what it held, but today we have Jesus. The door, the way, the truth, and the life. And there'll be a door shut again. There's going to be a door shut again. It's going to be too late eventually. Well, this is my plea, and that's just what came to me today. Folks, we got evil. And Jesus said, no stone shall go unturned. No stone shall go unturned. For everything will come to the light. It's being exposed. Well, it won't come to the light. It'll be exposed by the light. You have a chance to come to the light. But he said, many will not, for at least their deeds be reproved. Well, your deeds got to be reproved, folks. Our deeds must be reproved by that light. If you want to be saved, you got to come to the light. And that's simply admitting that I have no way to save myself. Only Jesus Christ is the answer. He is the way, the door. He is the truth. And he is the life. And you can either accept that or reject it. Well, that judgment's coming, folks, because he said it would. But to get back on the days of Noah, You got a lot of people saying, well, what's the promise of his coming? What's the promise of it? Where's the promise? Where's this promise of his coming? Where's this promise? Well, they said it in the days of Noah. And they're saying it again. Well, we've heard that. We've heard that. We got time. We're just going to party down. We got time. We're just going to just keep on keeping on. We're just going to live our lives and not worry about judgment. We don't know, people, they just think they're getting by. Even the church, we think we're getting by. No, we're not getting by. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Folks, we're not getting by. None of us are. There's not an easy way for none of us, unless you come to Christ. And he said, my way is easy. My burden's light. Well, we're not promised a bed of roses, but we're promised salvation. We're promised to live in eternity with Jesus Christ and miss hell. That's what we're promised. That's what we're promised. Taste and see that the Lord is good. He's having mercy, folks. This is a day of mercy. It's a day of grace. This is a day of salvation. Harden not your heart if you hear his voice. Harden not your heart. Don't turn from God. Turn to God. That's my message.